Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day, where our focus today is the 23rd Pauri of Jup Bani, which we recite as follows. Salahi salaha, eti surt na paiya, nadiya ate wah pave, samund na janiye. Samund sah sultan, girha seti mal tan, kidi tul na hovni, jetis mano na visare. First, we offer a quick translation before we get into the interpretation. So in the act of praising the praiseworthy, Salahi Salah, we lose consciousness of our self-identity, eti surtana paiya. There is a transformation that occurs. And what is the nature of this transformation? Nadiya ate wah pave, samund na janiye. Just like the river flows into the sea and dissolves into it, that is the nature of our transformative experience. Yet, despite that transformation, Samund Sah Sultan, for the King of Kings, a reference here to the Creator, is a bottomless ocean. Girha Seti Malatan, implying that simply piling a mountain of praise is worth little, insignificant, like an ant, kidi tulna hovni, when compared to the experience of that transformation, when compared to feeling the presence of the Creator through its qualities within one's being. Jetis manena visare. Short pauri, very significant. So this stanza picks up from the previous verse, which concluded with the lines, Lekha hoye ta likhiye, lekhe hoye vinas, nanak vadda aakhiye, ape jane aap. Again, similar theme. This theme, which effectively began in the 21st Pauri through the 22nd, is being continued here. Line 1 of this stanza suggests that the only way to know yourself and therefore know the One is through praise. Praise the praiseworthy. Salahi salah. However, praising should not be understood as writing paeans or flattering. Gurbani tells us that praise means to adopt Guru wisdom. Gur sabdi salahiya, range sahaj subhai. By adopting Guru wisdom is the self-known. In line 2, Guru Nanak explains further that the rivers know not the depth of the ocean, nor its location, but are pulled towards it. They naturally flow in that direction. And when they merge into the ocean, they lose their individual identity. In like fashion, the river of our consciousness, Surt, must naturally flow in the direction of the self within and attune to it or blend or merge into it like a river into a sea. In other words, our individual ego consciousness should lose itself into this universal consciousness. Now lines 3 and 4 reiterate yet again that any action that we do or any activity that we do is simply not enough, nor is it possible to actually fathom the depths. Girha seti maltan, worth little in comparison to the experience of Sat Suhan Sadam and Chao that was mentioned in Pauri 21. So what are the takeaways from this Pauri, this very short but very sharp Pauri? We've seen that the 21st, 22nd, 23rd Pauris are again and again emphasizing our limits in terms of comprehending the Creator that is beyond limits. So that suggests that the Creator is not the subject of intellectual speculation, whether we do it through metaphysics or cosmology, as in Pauris 21 and 22, or whether we write volumes about its attributes, as is being suggested here. The intellect can only go so far. It can think about qualities, but it can't actualize them. It can't feel them. The second takeaway that we offer is the path to the Creator, which has been described as a fathomless ocean of qualities, requires another kind of intelligence. And here Gurbani gives us a hint. It speaks of the heart, Hirda, as the seat of our being, the inmost dimension of our consciousness, as the only kind of intelligence that can grasp the inner and unseen world of qualities, which is what reality is. So a Bhagat, a Gurmukh, or a Satyar is one who approaches reality through the heart. A couple of notes on our translations. In line 1, Salahi Salah iti Surt na paya has also been interpreted to mean that by inculcating virtues and qualities, I have a gem-like consciousness. And this is most likely based on the connotation of the word na as being a gem as well, a short for nagina. Traditionally, this line has been interpreted to say Salahi Salah iti Surt na paya, that despite having some intimacy of the Creator, iti Surt na paya, my consciousness is still not big enough to grasp it in its totality. And in line 3, Samund Sah Sultan can be read as my limited I consciousness expanded into blossoming forth, because Samund also denotes one with limits. Saha also means a sense of I, and Sultan means to become mighty. We leave it to the reader to determine which interpretation appeals to them, but we have offered ours. And with that thought, we leave you until the next segment. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.